up, guys? Jesse and Melissa here with Adventure Endeavor, and today we are going to be taking out our boat for the first time.
Our brand new boat.
We're pretty excited. We are here in Cincinnati, and our game plan is to float the Little Miami River, which is a little river, and then we're going to merge onto the Ohio River, which is a large river with giant boats. So hopefully we don't get sunk. It pumped up really quickly, which is nice. We used our Lion Energy Safari LT with our little mechanical pump, and then we use the foot pump just to get that higher pressure to get it nice and firm. We're loaded up. We got life jackets, paddles, gear, snacks, drinks, anything else that we have or need or wish us luck.
I don't know.
We're a little nervous.
This should be interesting. We went to REI yesterday, and the guy working there gave us a lot of tips and suggestions for how to do this safely, and
he drew us a map, so we'll show you the map. But it should be fun. He recommended going down the Ohio. He's like, just stay close to the banks because the big boats have to stay in the middle.
Very nice gentleman at REI.
Great map. So we're gonna float down. We're like right here, so we're gonna float down here, and then he says roughly 4 hours. We're gonna get out in the middle of downtown by all the bridges, and I think we need to get going because there is a thunderstorm rolling in today.
Yes, later in the day. So let's go. Okay, so we made it. This boat is a little heavy for the two of us. And
yeah, it was a long walk to where we launched, and it was
extremely muddy.
Plus, we have a ton of stuff in the boat. Like, we have a giant backpack cooler full of drinks. We got camera gear.
We got our life jackets. We got a Zamboni.
It was funny. Everybody, like the whole bank where we launched, everyone was just fishing, and it was really difficult to find a spot to launch. And then like we were going down the hill, and it was steep and muddy, and like I totally ate it and fell. I got mud all over my knees.
You're slipping. It's very muddy.
And then we kind of just like slid and just jumped into the boat and just like sent it. All right, so we're figuring out this boat. So we're pretty sure that we're supposed to have our back going towards the front if we're gonna paddle with the oars like this.
So I'm paddling technically in the wrong direction.
She needs to technically sit in this seat and spin. But this is, we noticed it works different muscles, and it's a nice casual row. Because I was sitting in this seat, and I was able to really haul butt because I was just doing an actual row, like a rowing machine. So we decided just to try. And then like you saw before, we took these paddles off, and we were just using it just like a standard canoe with one paddle on each side. I think that's what we would do if it was a more rapid situation.
Yeah.
This is probably the most casual. And then me sitting, or either one of us sitting with our back towards downriver would probably be the most powerful way to row.
Yeah.
And then don't forget, we do have a transom on the back, so eventually someday we might put a motor on this thing and we'd just be like,
well, 8 horsepower motor.
8 horsepower, we'd be hauling down here. We'd be flying.
So the weather report said that it wasn't supposed to rain really until like later this evening, so that's why we came in the morning to do this. But it does look like a portion of the storm is rolling in. We did check our weather map radar thingy.
Nasty. It kind of looks scary.
So I'm kind of
paddling very, very vigorously.
Yeah, we might have to bail. It looks pretty nasty back there though. This is where we came from, and it's very clear over here, as you can see, but the direction we're heading, unfortunately, is not.
Ominous.
Very ominous.
A few moments later.
We're here at the Four Seasons Marina, and obviously you can tell it didn't turn out like we wanted. We were both literally soaked.
Zamboni's a little wet. She's not happy about it.
Zamboni is not stoked because there's thunder and lightning. We made it onto the Ohio, which was totally fine until we got torrential downpour, which is still fine. The rain doesn't bother us, but the thunder and the lightning, mostly the lightning, are very close. Yeah. Zamboni doesn't like the thunder. You can kind of hear it. So we pulled into this Four Seasons Marina, and we're just borrowing a covered slip for the time being. You can hear that. And we're gonna watch the radar and potentially keep going down if we think we'll have a window to finish out the float. If not, worst case, we call Melissa's dad. He picks up Melissa, she grabs the truck, and we come back and we finish out our day. Like, no big deal. So we're safe. But this is just quite the experience for the first time.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. I learned how to row very quickly. I got the rhythm down because we were cooking down the Ohio because we were like, this is getting pretty nasty.
Are you so not happy, babies?
Oh my
she
gosh.
She is not happy.
She is not stoked right now.
She does not like to be wet.
Oh my gosh. What are your thoughts, babe? It's quite the adventure endeavor.
Quite the adventure, that's for sure.
Oh man. So side note, this is why the motor would be great. I mean, to be honest, if we had the motor, I feel like a lot of the time the motor would just be like an emergency use. So
Totally.
we would just pop the motor up so it's not dragging in the water. We would just row or float or whatever we want. And then if we got in a situation like this, boom, fire up the motor and just get to a safe area. So it's interesting, but it's fun.
Okay, so this section of the storm has passed. We're gonna keep going. We are abandoning our post over there in the marina. See, as you can see, the sky is getting a lot more clear on this side.
We're gonna give her hell.
The storm's going that way. So, and we checked the radar on our apps on our phone, and it definitely showed that the storm had, like, the worst of it had already passed. So it's just gonna be cloudy for a while.
More is coming tonight. So
well,
it was
yeah,
supposed
in
to
like
be-
multiple hours
It's
from
supposed
now.
to be around 5 or 6 tonight, and it's only 12 right now. So, you know, we want to get off by 4 because the big part's coming in. This is just like a little
Precursor.
precursor.
Yeah.
But I think we'll be good. The little minnow will be great.
The little minnow, is that what we're dubbing it? The minnow.
The minnow.
I like it. Like Gilligan's Island. Perfect. So that's Kentucky, and that's Ohio. Kentucky, Ohio. Kentucky, Ohio. So now we're actually in the downtown area of Cincinnati and going underneath all of these bridges.
Oh, there's the River Queen.
There's
Hi,
the River Queen boat. Hello. Hi, friends.
Hi.
And there are these steps right here, and we've seen on the interwebs that they do concerts.
Right there.
Right there.
They set up a stage, and yeah, you can rock out by the river.
Rock out by the river.
there.
I like that.
It's really a beautiful town. There's a lot to do here. The river's fun. We're the only ones on the river today in like a little boat. There's like no kayaks, no canoes. There's big power boats and big River Queen boats. Well guys, we made it. We're at our takeout point. It's this little beach type area right here. These bridges are really cool. And this is a great day. We didn't die. It's only 1 o'clock, so how long did it take us?
It took us approximately 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours, but we were trucking because we were worried about the weather early in the day, so we were paddling pretty hard. But I gotta go now though, because I gotta get this boat out of the water. I gotta take it out right here. Bye.